Early. I'm early. I'm early. 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 You look how tan I look. What up? Whew. Early. All right. Collins. 5K. Enjoy. What up, Coco? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nothing from you. Alex, we them early, boys. Yee, what up? What up? Got done. Been prepping for this week big time. Yeah, I gotta explain, right? Because, like, some people have no idea what this wonky setup is. This guy. Even Crazy knows what's going on all day, every day. What up, Craze? Oh my God, the new guys know what's going on. Or at least that I'm gonna come live and explain it all. What's wrong with you? Rigged pool. You're a rigged pool. Look at them, boys. I'm excited! Love these weeks. Especially this right here. Special event! Breaking news! Why is this so loud? Is this me or is this like insanely loud still? Excuse me. No, it's pretty good. Maybe my volume's just cooking today. That's cool. Yeah, it's weird. Why is it so high? Anyway, whatever. We'll leave it there because I'm yelling. I'm always yelling. What do you want from me? All right, so this is the final week of our event. Final week of the birthday event here. We got 5 days, 8 hours, 58 minutes left for you guys to complete your trade ups, all that good stuff. I got a bunch of balls. I gotta set straight and get in, do my trade ups, all this stuff. 5 days, 8 hours, 58 minutes. Don't want to hear any complaints. If you miss out, you miss out. But what does this mean? What does this mean? Well, this bad boy right back here, we're gonna be giving this away on Monday. So if you guys saw this pop up, and if you haven't, well, then you clicked X and you went through. Top right, click the drop down, go to announcements. You'll see anything that's still active will be in here. So everything from the early game stuff is on here. The current event flyer, and then also anything for the current week that is active will be in. You'll be able to look through. So that's going to be really important. Why? Because this week's going to run a little bit different. We do this at the end of every event when we have the championship round of the event or the event final, right? We play a different kind of a game called an eliminator. Monday coming up is going to be full eliminator day, elimination challenge day. Okay, we're going to have 2 separate contests going that day. One for everybody and one for the people who won in, okay? So if you've been paying attention during the event, if you read through all the stuff on here, you will see that during each event, you can find these little jams right here, these little flames, right? And you can match that up to the actual contests themselves. And you could find right here, blackout, capped, and typically all month long, anytime you see these, you guys can win in, okay? So reference the pop-up or at least the homepage for the event. It'll tell you what you guys got to do. Come in, finish in the top 2 in any of those contests during the month on the contest page, anything marked this way, top 2, and you will win your way into the event final. Now, you'll see over here on Monday the 30th, this has been up for a bit. We didn't have the entries in yet, but typically end of the month, I get everybody their entries in and set up for the event final, plus final week of the event, you'll see this bad boy pop up right here, the Elimination Event Challenge. So, again, this is going to be Eliminator. We're going to talk about this here in a bit, how that's all going to go. And I'll explain for especially the new people here. Very interesting, very fun, different way to play. We only play it once a month. Sometimes we break it out here and there, but
It's really fun and different way to play, but you got to make sure you understand what you're doing, okay? Because we have specific rounds when teams are going to play. We have point resets and wipes. We have cuts, so you have to have a certain amount of actual points to make it through the cuts each round. But again, we'll explain all this and how all this works. But the important thing to know is in the announcements, you'll see this. It'll show you the rounds, what teams play per round. It's interesting because you need to understand which rounds are sim rounds and which rounds are live rounds 1, 3, and 5. You have to know where you need to have players, otherwise you're going to get cut right off the rip. All right, so we'll get into that here in a minute. We have a couple things to go over today. So I'm going to talk about what we got for this week. For people like General who don't understand by now what the weekly schedule looks like and where we're going to have sim games as opposed to live games. Coco, you could probably, Slater, you guys can help General. He's only been here for like 3 years, but if you guys can help him out, let him know what games are live and how he can tell by just viewing the site. That'd be appreciated. Thank you. So anyway, we're going to talk about this week, all the scheduling stuff. We're going to talk about how we're going to be ending up this event, but then also the next event that we're going to be getting into. We're going to be rolling for the next set of these, which are the inserts. So, following this event, we are going to have the next event on the schedule. So Monday is the final day of this event. 5 days, 8 hours, 54 minutes. Don't want to hear it. This page is going to go away. Get all your trade ups done. And then on that switch over automatically, Monday night into Tuesday morning, midnight Eastern, this page is going to go away. All of the pokey balls and players and all these inserts will be done. Okay, birthday event over for the season. We won't have another birthday event until next year in season number 12. Okay, so then we move from here and we move over to Independence events. So all July long, we'll have a new event. It'll look something in this range. Who knows? We'll see what we got, what we'll cook up between now and next week. And then that will drop most likely between next Wednesday and Friday, just depending on how the design goes and the switch over and everything else goes, okay? But typically what we do is we will have, during an event, we will have, the month will look something like this. The initial launch week will usually be a typical set of games on Friday and Monday. That'll be the setup with some type of non-tournament over the weekend, but whether most of it is live as usual, half of it is live, none of it is live, it all depends on how the design goes for me and how much time I have between the end of one event and getting into the next, okay? So, like I said, typically the first week of any month or any event will go that way. Then we get into week 2, 3, 4, depending on how the month goes and how the end of the event flows. The middle weeks will be, the typical non-live sim on the site 1v1 game basically on Thursdays and Saturdays. We have the Friday and the Monday schedule, the 3-game live set, and then we have some type of tournament on Sunday where you can win different inserts and things from that event, okay? Then as we get to the very end of the event, the final week, the last Wednesday before the end of the event is when we go live like this. We will explain everything going on for the week. I will let you know if there's any weird scheduling stuff. And then we will also roll for the next group of inserts, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be rolling inserts. We're going to be focusing on the next event for those. We're going to be talking about the end of this event and anything specific that we need to know. And then, like I said, I want to go through exactly how Eliminator works because it's really fun, it's really different, it's really interesting as well, and it's just like you gotta understand this game if you want to play, and if you are getting in and you're very new, you can go into Discord and you could go down and you could find in here elimination explanation. There's a channel for it where I gave like an entire rundown and wrote out how it all kind of works and how the scheduling works, how the prize pool and the cuts work and all that. So there's a longer winded explanation written out there. Oh, Slater, what's up? But I'm going to go over that again here today, do a quickie, and then we will Yeah, we'll get ready for the week that way. Okay, so let's go through first and foremost. Let's hit the scheduling for the week, and then let's talk about the eliminator, because that's the biggest thing, and what especially guys like General really need to know, because again, he doesn't really understand how this works. So let's try to hook General up here, okay? General, if you're brand new, if you look at the very top of the homepage, fantasytheshow.com, up here you'll see sim. You'll see all of the scheduling stuff up here at the top. Here's a little trick. Click on it, okay? You can see a view of the entire week right here. Now, Thursday this week, let me zoom in for you, General. Thursday night, 8 p.m., we're going to have Green Bay, Minnesota. This game is going to be sim live on the site. All right, if you go to the contest page, you will find for Thursday, it's going to be our first contest of the week, General. Okay, very important. It is an unlimited RPG, meaning you can put in any players, any rarity, anything you have. You can build the best lineup using those two teams. All right, this one right here, Green Bay and Minnesota. Those two teams only, General. Okay, and then you can try to clear the unlimited board on Thursday. That's Thursday night. Okay, 8 p.m. sim. Try to remember that, General. It's really important. We usually start the week that way, okay? Now, typically on Fridays, we come back with a 3-game set. All the games usually start at 3:20, okay? But since this is a design week and the finals week, it's going to be a little bit different, General, okay? I reserve the right to change when the games start, but we're probably going to have something like this. Friday will come live. I can resend the games, whatever you guys want to do. We're going to have a 3-game set, okay? It's going to be Tampa, Steelers, Arizona, Vegas, and Buffalo, Miami. So, 3 games. Now, these games, General, pay attention. They will not be live, okay? They will not be Madden, okay? They will be simmed on the site as well. I know, it's very different. It's very different, General. I know. But bear with me this week. It's the end of the event. We're getting ready for Monday and a long day of games, live games, bangers all over, okay? So, with this 3 sim game set right here, you are going to have... Hold on, let me even do this for you. Let me do this for you, General. Right here, so you really know what I'm talking about. Right there, okay? That game set on Friday. No, I'm not starting over. You can rewind. This game set will still have an unlimited, a capped, and a blackout game, okay? That's going to be Friday starting at 3:20 p.m. I will be live for that. We'll get everybody set. We'll get started. We'll do some giveaways, and we'll have that rolling then, okay? You got that. Now, I don't want to confuse you too much, but let me jump ahead a little bit here. Now on Sunday, you see these 3 games. The same thing's going to happen Sunday that happens on Friday. We're going to come back starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. Now, I won't be live for this, unless I'm around on board. Maybe. We'll see. But starting at 1 p.m. on Friday, you'll have till then to get your lineup set up, okay? Go to the contest page. You'll find everything under the tab for Sunday, General. We have New England, Washington. We have Carolina, Baltimore. And we have the Rams at San Fran, okay? That, again, ready? Sim. General, you got it? Listen, if it wasn't enough that you could go up here and it would tell you it's sim right here, right? Right here, this right here for Sunday. If not, well, listen, I got you, all right? Sim. We are going to have these games on Sunday. Same thing as a Friday. This is taking over for the typical Monday. We're going to have the unlimited, the capped, and we'll have the blackout game. So again, 2 good chances for you guys to win. And here's the other part of that, okay? If you're on the contest page, you see Friday, do not forget blackout. Look at the flames. You can still win your way in to the Monday final, okay? This one right here, the Eliminator final, you could still win your way in. Your last chance is Friday, blackout top 2 finishers, and capped, 75K capped. All of you newer people, I don't want to say noobs, because you're not noobs. All of you newer accounts, okay? Ja, you've been here forever. You guys will have a really good shot on Friday, 75K, and then Sunday again. Last chance to get in for the Monday Eliminator final, blackout, and 200K. So both of those are very conducive to early on players. You, Randall, you, Coco, anybody with a fresher account, you're going to really have a good shot to get in for this one, okay? Now, I don't want to confuse General too much, but let's back up one notch. Let's go back to Saturday. Saturday, just like every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be running Chicago, Cincinnati. It's going to be a sim on the site. The usual, we're going to have an unlimited quickie. You'll be able to set your highest lineup using these squads. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, get them in, man. DJ Moore, could be good, get them in. Again, this is going to run off of activity. Use players who are in inserts as they have, they're a lot more powerful during that month that they have their insert. Use guys like that if you can. Joe Burrow could cook in this, okay? General, I know you're new, very important. That is going to be Saturday, okay? And so that is all of the main sims for the week, okay? Is going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, okay? That is going to be the first part of the week. Now, the final part of the week and the final part of the event, this is where it gets really fun and this is where it gets really good, is on Monday, okay? I will be back live on Monday, and we will be live all day long on the site, okay? Or on the channel here, YouTube. Follow, subscribe, all that stuff, whatever it's called. Subscribe, yes, don't follow. If you're on Twitch, that's cool. You're not going to win packs, that's okay. But here's the deal. On Monday, we have an 8-game slate, okay? The games you see before you. If you go to the announcements section, you're going to see this pop up right here. This is our schedule for Monday. Okay, here's the first things we need to know. All right, round 1, 3 p.m. Eastern start. This is right as I go live at 3 p.m. New Orleans, Atlanta, Detroit, Cleveland. Live Madden games, okay? These will both be live on YouTube for everyone to watch. I'll be here. We'll get into the games. I will have a 2-game panel so you guys can see. It'll look something like this, where we'll have 2 games. We'll have the leaderboards up. You guys will be able to see what's all going on. That'll be at 3 p.m., okay? The round 2 of games, or game, is going to be a super sim game at 4:40. What does this mean? This is a mission-style sim, like any of the other sims on the site. But the reason why it's going to be a super sim, it's going to be a quick sim, because you'll see an eliminator when we make cuts. We got to kind of go quick. The first round of games will end about 3:15. And then we will have until, I shouldn't have done that. I should have done, 3, 4, 45. Oh, yeah, because it can go to like 4:30-ish. Yeah, so about 4:15, 4:20, the games will end for first round. So we need to make cuts. We need to get ready. Second round, 4:40, okay, is about the time we will start. I will slide the slider, move the game along quickly. We will finish this game in about 5 to 10 minutes here. We'll do some fun little guesses and giveaways and different things. We will super sim and watch this game right here on the channel, but also you'll be able to just follow along in the Gamecast on the site, okay? So, round 2 and round 4. Those are sim games, meaning if you understand how missions work, if you understand who's good at missions, right? Malik Neighbors, you have Theo Johnson, who's an insert this month, right? In this event. Dak Prescott as well. Those are going to be really good players to use if you want to use a round 2 player, okay? Again, we're going to get that game done in about 5-10 minutes. We're going to get cuts made. We're going to be resetting points, getting ready for round 3. Round 3 starts at 5 p.m. Eastern on Monday. Again, Houston, KC, Denver, Tennessee, live games via Madden right here on the channel. All right, General, please. I hope you're following along. I don't want to go. You can rewind, man. I'm not going back, okay? 5 p.m. Eastern time. These games are going to start. Same thing. They'll be done around 6:20. We'll have about 20 minutes to get cuts and things made, talk about everything going on, look to see who's on the top of the leaderboards, and get ready for round 4. Round 4, Eagles, Jets, another super sim. We'll have about 10 minutes to get that done, and we will make cuts and wipe points heading into the final round. Round 5, we have Chargers, Seattle, and we have Indianapolis, Jacksonville. That will start at 7 p.m., okay, that round of games. Again, we will finish up live on the channel with these games via Madden. We will have our live stat scoring, and we will crown our champions of not only the event, but also the elimination challenge that you see on Monday, okay? So, let's go over how Eliminator works. Now that you guys know where you can find the scheduling, or at least a better look at it, and let's talk about how this game mode plays and what happens. So, what's fun about this is Eliminator, okay? This is a survival mode. What you need to be doing is you need to make sure that you have a proper lineup built so that you can survive cuts at the end of each round. If you go to the contest page, you will see in the info up here, it will tell you, and let me just mute the music completely for this. It'll tell you where you need to be to avoid being cut, okay? Elimination challenge, the rating on that is going to be 550K. There is no min-max per slot because it does not matter. You need to build a lineup that is balanced or you're not going to make it through. You need to have players in rounds 1, 3, or 5. Why is that, General? Because you start with 0 in round 1, you need points to not get cut. Round 3 or after round 2, before round 3, we have another points wipe. So you need players in round 3 to score points so you don't get cut again. And before the final, we have another round of point wipes, okay? So for both of these elimination challenges, it will go that way. So round 1 starts. You have your lineup built. And let me use I think this is like the first lineup I built for the final. So this is going to be like a 1.5 million rated cap. Yeah, that's this one right here. Okay, so here's my lineup. So if we go and we see New Orleans, Atlanta, Detroit, and Cleveland, that is round number 1 players, okay? New Orleans, Atlanta, what do I got? I have Kamara, right? He's going to be live. He's good in sim. He's good live. New Orleans, Atlanta, right? So Kamara, Bijan, and Drake London. Those are going to be at least 3 of my main players. I believe Ladd, Chargers, Kenneth Walker is final. And then I think CJ Stroud, Travis Kelce are in the middle, and Brian Thomas is also in the final. Okay, so Drake London, Bijan, and Alvin Kamara, those are the only players I have in the first group of games, round 1 and round 2, okay? Really important to play. If you have better players in round 1, awesome. Play them in round 1. Why? Round 1, following round 1, whatever points you have scored, we're going to look at the top of the leaderboards. And following round 1, in the eliminator for everybody, the top 35 players at that point, the top 35 entries at that point are going to move on. Now, Monday's elimination challenge, you get 1 entry just for free on the site. So everybody gets to play in this one. If you're in the final, you can obviously, I have 4 over here. You can win more during the month. But the way we do the final is in this way. The one that everybody plays, everybody gets 1. Okay, so you get in, you build a lineup using the 550 rated minimum. Thing is, you cannot score any prizes unless you make it through the final cuts, okay? So round 1 happens. You score points by using players in here, all right? After round 1, we go over, we look, top 35. Everybody from 36 on, you will all get cut. Top 35 will advance to round 2. Round 2, our Super Sim, Giants and Dallas. So what does that mean? In round 1, you want to score points because you want to move on. You might not need that many if you just need to make it to the top of the next round, right? Maybe you want to use Dak. Maybe you want to use Malik Neighbors, right? Remember, you got to make it to round 2 for any of this to count. If you get cut before round 2, well, that sucks. All the players you save for the end, you're done. You're already out of it, okay? You survive round 1, you make it to round 2. The games play out. We look at it. We go, okay, top 25, you're safe. 26 on, you are cut. 10 people between round 1 and round 2 will be cut. We then come in and you see this right here, point reset, General. Let me highlight that for you right there. Between rounds 1 and 2, we will wipe the points of everybody. And then heading into round 3, you will have to have players in round 3 in order to make cuts once again. We move to round 3, games go down. Top 15 are going to advance. So 10 from the first round, from after round 1, a lot are going to get cut down to 35. Between round 1 and 2, before round 2, we're going to cut 10. Before round 3, we're going to cut 10 more in the base eliminator challenge, okay? So what does that mean? Points are going to reset. You have to have players in rounds 3. You're seeing a theme. You got to have players around 1. You got to have players around 3. You got to have players in round 5 in order to make it to the end to win. Okay, so round 3, and again, looking at my lineup. If I make it through, I only have players in round 1 here. with Drake London, Bijan, and Alvin Kamara. I'm going to hope that I make it through round 1 cuts. And then round 2, I'm going to hope my guys hold me over in the round 2. I'm going to make top 25 after round 1 cuts and top 20 after round 2. All right. I will then lose these 3 players. We will go to the middle round, round 3, and I will have Stroud, Kelsey, and I believe that's it. So you'll start to see the strategy. Do you want to hammer QB in the beginning in round 1? Do you want to try to make it, with 1 QB and make it through to the middle? Do you, not even have running backs in the middle? Maybe you have to play Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan Robinson, Alvin Kamara. Do you have to play these guys because, you're only going to get points out of them if they play live and you have their better cards? I don't know. It's all strategy based off of what you guys have. Okay. So we make it to round 3. You play players in round 3. Hopefully this scores enough that I survive the cuts from round 3. Top 15 advance in the Eliminator Final. If you're still in it in the base that everyone plays in, we cut down to the top 15. You then have to make top 10 after that. So round 4, Eagles, Jets, Super Sim again. All right, this is going to play out. We got a lot of big players in this, right? Justin Fields is an insert. Garrett Wilson's really good because of that, all right? Taylor, the tight end, new rookie. He's really good because of that. Eagles, they're all, for the most part, really good because of that. Devonta Smith, he is an insert. A.J. Brown, always good. Super Bowl MVP, General, if you know that one. Yell it in chat. So round 4 happens, Super Sim. Those games are done. Whatever points you have between round 3 and 4, if you made it through the cuts around 3, round 4, top 10 are going to advance. In this one, in the Elimination Final, same thing. Top 10 are going to advance. Points are going to reset again before round 6, as you see right here. Let me highlight for General because he can't seem to understand. Boom. There we go. Points reset again. You see it right there, right here. And then round 5 is the final. Okay, again, live games. You got to have players in the end. This lineup I have right here, I have Ladd, Kenneth Walker, Chargers defense, and Brian Thomas Jr. I'm hoping if Drake, Bijan, and Kamara get me through the first third, Stroud and Travis Kelce get me through the second third, BTJ, Kenneth Walker, Ladd, and the Chargers D can then clean up and hopefully place me decent. Now, 2 differences between the Eliminator Final that you're playing for the birthday event piece and the basic Eliminator Challenge. After you make the top 10, after round 4, points are reset and you go to the final, there will be 1 more cut in the Eliminator that everybody plays in, meaning we'll have 5 winners in the very end. All right, so again, 550K rating. There's no minimum. You just use it where it makes sense to you. If you want to shove 1 big QB with half your rating in the front because you want to last the beginning, or you want it in the middle, you want to try to make the final. There's a million different ways to play this. Whatever you want, do not forget, make sure you pay attention to the info because following round 4, oh, it says round 6. Sick. I'm sure you're all yelling that right now. Let me, because generally be like, it'll still be there next month. It's a thing, and I'll fix it. Here you go, General. I'm sure you're yelling right now. Let's be real. Yeah, that was an old thing because remember we used to have 6 rounds, and then we fixed it. All right, there we go, General. I'm sure you feel a lot better. So basically, if you make it in the end in the freebie, if you didn't make it into the event final, you make it to the freebie, the final round, you're going to go from 10. 10 are going to advance to the very last round. 5 more are going to get cut. Every person in will win all the prizes listed. Now, remember, if you're a subscriber, you're going to get everything. If you're not a subscriber, you're just going to get the all, okay? But most people who are here, if you're level 7, you got your first sub, you can pretty much pick up everything. So other things I would say, if you are newer, you're trying to get in, you're trying to make your way through, you're trying to place, and you're going up against all the people who've been here for a while. One thing that you really need to understand too is everybody here is going to have 1 lineup, okay? So you're going to see everyone with, my Mahomes crutches in the middle or Stroud or whatever. Especially if you're a newer account, I would say focus a little more on the front end, right? You'll see a lot of people go not too heavy into the front. They don't score a lot of points. They don't move on. You can you can kind of fade everybody else. If everyone's going to be using, whatever, the best players in the first or whatever, change it up. Do something a little bit different, right? Like you could go Shuck as your QB or whatever, and I don't know, and Neighbors or something in round 2. Maybe Shuck gets you through round 1, Neighbors gets you round 2. Maybe you make it to round 3. Maybe you have, I don't know, some weird stack in here. Sutton's always good. Calvin Ridley's fun. Maybe Pollard goes off because Pollard's an insert, although he is live. The point is, you can kind of play it a little bit differently. Think if you play like DFS in real life, you kind of want to be a bit different from everybody. You can use that to your advantage and kind of make your way through in a fun way if things fall, out of the norm, and then you make it to the final round. Now, if you make it to the final round, remember, you don't need to be first or second or third. You just need to make it there and survive the final cut for the main eliminator, and you're going to get everything. So maybe you make it to the very end and your only player in here is like Tyler Warren and JSN. I don't know, right? Maybe that's enough to survive the final cut and make it. There's a million ways to play it. Nothing is right. Nothing is wrong. I had 7 lineups last final and I didn't win, and I only had 1 go to the end. Like, there's so many different ways to play this. That's what makes this so fun. But again, 550K, that's not, that's blues and stuff. You can make this work by building a very even lineup by just using blues and whatnot. Maybe you have a purple here and there. Like, it's very, very simple to use that. If you're in the final, 1.5 million, yeah, you're going to need a little bit more. So you're going to have to play to the strengths of your cards and what you have. But again, that's if you made it to the final. And then the difference is you make it to the final, you see right here, we don't make cuts after the final round like you do in the main one. We'll cut down the top 5 and everyone wins that here. In the final, if you make it to top 10 and you make it into the final placement round in round 5, you play top 10. This is the prize structure. So you can win the super event card if you come in first, plus all this other good stuff, coins, trophies, whatnot, different stuff for being a subscriber. Second and third place, you're going to get this haul. 4th and 5th, you're going to be here. And then 6th through 10th, you could be here. So if you make the event final, you make it the top 10, you survive everything down to round 5. You're in. You made at least the bottom tier of prizes. You're good to go. And yeah, you'll pick up at least a blackout insert for your troubles. And then you could do even better. So there's a million ways to play this. It's a ton of fun. And again, we only do it typically once a month, but that is Eliminator. That's a little bit of the background of like how I set lineups. You can, put a ton in the beginning, put a ton in the end if you want to play for placement. It just depends how you want to play it. And again, it's a very different way than everything else we play. It builds off of everything that we do leading up to the end of the month. And then you kind of use everything that you've learned in getting into RPG to try to then, survive through. So it's very cool. It's very different. Yeah. Have fun with it. We'll see. I may change this up because we do have some new people here, and I may change up the cutoffs for this depending on how it looks. I want to see how many entries we get into this. Remember, you get 1 for each of your accounts. So if it gets, I think the entries will be probably around 75, 60, 75, somewhere in there. Maybe we increase this a little bit. But again, we'll do that on Monday. We'll do that before we do everything. We'll resim the mid rounds before we go there. But yeah, there you go. That's how the event finals typically work. That's how the Eliminator game mode works. Good. Can everyone just agree to not play this contest? That way you can do it and win. There you go, dude. You can do it and win. You don't need you don't need these clowns. You can figure it out, dude. We've had a lot of people, man, who haven't been here all that long do well in things like this, man. We've seen an autofill make it decently far. Now, not placed in the end, but yeah, you kind of get the idea. So as you learn the game, as you get into it more, a lot of this will make sense. You'll understand oh, okay, cool. Round 2, Neighbors cooks because he's got high act and he's an insert. Sick. Let me just make it through to round 1, get round 2, throw Neighbors in there, not use a lot. Maybe he bonuses. I save a bunch, get in the round 3, use a QB there, boom, save everything for round 5. I don't know. There's a million ways to play. It's so much fun. And what's cool is we have live games all day, and we're live on the channel all day on Monday. And this is kind of the setup for fantasy the show and like what we do event to event anymore. Different than champs, I guess. But other than that, this is what like the holiday events look like. So, good. Does that make sense? We good? Even General has won before. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Yeah, it's been a minute since I think my last. It's like unfair, right? I'll usually have like a good chunk of finals entries. Like you'll see, I have 4 at this point, and like the fact I had 7 last time and couldn't win. That just tells you how like all over the place it could be, man. There's just so many cool players. If you go back and you look at like all the different stats and things, you can see like in lives, Cortland Sutton or whomever, or RJ Harvey's been good now. Or, I don't know. There's all these different players, and there's so many teams to pick from. But you got to be smart. You got to put your players in the right spots. You gotta, make sure you make it through. So many times I lose half my lineups because I'm like, oh, I'll just do this. Like I'll just go, 2 running backs and a wide receiver. No 15-yarders, no TDs, and then this clown gets, Drake London ends up getting moondogged. And then it's like, you're out. You don't make it to the middle to use your Stroud, your big stuff. So you'll see a lot of people use QBs early just to kind of be smarter and get through. It depends what you're into. It depends what you're going for. In finals, I've seen, Cullins is out here just trying to make it to the final. He don't want the smoke, right? Clown Boy's playing for top 10. He don't care, right? And so, like, I feel like Anders won too, and it's because he's had the QB that makes it into the final. He's had like, Matt Stafford in the final. That's his only card. It bonuses and he wins. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You could go all or nothing. You could play somewhere in the middle. The cool part is it's really different. It's really, really fun, and you're not going to get this anywhere else, man. And again, we get to hang out all Monday. We'll be doing giveaways during here and there, and we'll get to watch games all day and have a lot of fun with it. All right? No, him calling the CEO Clown Boy. Yeah, I know, dude. Worst CEO in the history of fake CEO. He's a paper CEO, right? He's CEO in face only. I just yelled him behind the scenes. I mean, you don't know. Ja could be CEO next week. You never know. We could vote Cullins out and then we move Ja in. Probably not, but, we'll see. Co-CEOs, that could be good. We'll see how it all goes. So, anyway, that is how that all works, okay? So, digest it. Think about it. Figure it out. You have between now and Monday to really get that set up and kind of like really put time into it. And again, like you can look at it and get set for Monday's basic one. 550K, it's not bad. And then, kind of prep and think about how, like, understand how the flow was, how it went. Like, did you lose early because you just didn't use enough players? I don't know, right? Think about it. And then if you make it into the final, well, then, maybe you play one way, one a different way. I mean, it's so cool. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. That's why I love it so much. And, like, there's no need for upper and lower caps because you got to play players in round 1, 3, and 5. Like you have to, right? And we see so many people cut because they just don't do that. They'll have players not in round 1, only round 2 or whatever. They don't notice it's eliminator or whatever. So if you pay attention, you should be able to make it decently into this and have fun with it. And again, man, we'll be doing giveaways anyway, whenever we're live. So it'll be good. All right, so there you go. That is the schedule for the week plus the event final, all the eliminator stuff. And again, DM me if you need clarification or whatnot. Oh, and like I said, if you want another explanation, if you don't feel like going back, go to the eliminator explanation section in Discord. If you're not in the Discord, get on it, fantasyshare.com, and go down a little bit. You'll see it on the homepage. You can get in, you can read along. I kind of give you the whole rundown on the idea, what you're looking at, the way these eliminations work, at least on this one. Pay attention. Maybe it's not the same, but at least what to avoid, what to look for, how it all runs through. I show you like something like this where like I write on there, all right, here's my round 1 players. Only Baker. I'm hoping he makes it through. Round 2, Kamara, just in case. All right, round 3 is only going to be this and this and this, and then round 5, I'm going. It shows you visually kind of how it's broken down. So there's a lot of info. Get in there. See how it all works out, and then, again, have fun with it. Ja, what did you say? Did you say top 5? What? No, Ja. So So good question, right? Ja looked at this and said, why does it say all? Shouldn't this say top 5? No, the reason why is because remember, because we make cuts during the entire thing, at the very end, there's only going to be 5 left. So it does not matter, right? So it's fine because then if on Monday I say, you know what, we're going to pay out the top 8, right? Doesn't matter because after the final cut, there's going to be 8 people left. And then when I let it go final, whenever it goes final, then it'll just pay out whoever's in the playing pool. Everyone else is deleted out. There's only 8 people. Bada boom, bada bing. We're good. Oh, I gotta add in the dummy contest actually, so it doesn't auto start paying and doing weird stuff. So yeah, I gotta do that. So let me make a note. Slater, what did you ask? I want to upgrade to a tier 3 before the contest starts this week. How exactly do I do that? No! Excuse me. Oh, God. Oh, God. What happened? Cam Link. We back. All right. Jaws question shut me down. Slater, are you in here? If you're in, if you're on, if you're listening, what I do is I wipe your sub. This was your like initial joining sub, so I'm just gonna wipe the sub. And then once I wipe it, you'll be able to then tier 3. You'll automatically get like anybody who upgrades, you automatically get like if you opened up tier 1 Saturday packs and things from last weekend, well guess what? You will get the tier 2 and tier 3s before the next set before Saturday comes. So yeah, it's good to do it now. You'll get the rest of that now. You'll get more on Saturday. So all right, so let me do this. Let me get this stuff set. The frick was that, dude? Didn't see that? Looked like a car drove by and it flashed in my eyes. Let me get you set. You can get ready to sub. And again, if you guys want any help with any of that stuff, DM me. I'll get you guys hooked up. All right, Slater, you are good to go. So go to the top right, hit the drop down, go to your settings. And I believe if you go to settings, you can go to subscriptions in here. You can see this is kind of old. You know, John doesn't like to update. And then you can go through there, click the button that way, and I think you can figure everything out through there. But let me know if you don't, if you can't, we'll be good to go. All right. Yeah, and that goes for anybody else. You guys need help, subs, all that good stuff. Just keep me posted, and I'll get everybody straightened out. All right. Let's go. Let's go a keyword. Why don't we do that? Why don't we go a keyword, and then I'll BRB. We'll do some giveaways, and then we'll pull for inserts. How about that? How about dem apples? All right. So the keyword is going to be insert me with an exclamation point. Get them in. Let's go keyword. And I'll come back. We'll do some pack giveaways. We will rip 4 inserts for the next event. And we'll be out of here for the day. All right. BRB. Enjoy Daniel Jones. Schmuck. Forgot we don't do this anymore. Much easier. We go random.org and list it out. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, let's give away some packs. Let's go. All right, what do we got? Alex G. Pack 1. All right, not bad. Pack number 2. Next one in, we got Ja. Excuse me. Ja. Pack 1. Pack number 2, we got a purple. I didn't even try, bro. It just pops up. What do you want from me? I don't even want any. I don't even want any today. You know what? Oh, gotta get myself one. I didn't mean to. Sorry. Come on, man. I'm typing. It's not working. It was not my fault, man. Collins, very nice. Pack number 2. All right, last but not least, we got Chrome Daddy. Chrome, have some. Oh, purple balls. What up? Second one in. GG's Chrome. Very nice. Oh, Randall, what's your yours is Gambino, right? I'm gonna give you my pack since I didn't get any. Since I'm not taking any. Gambino, pack set number 1. Oh God, should have been prettier than that. Pack set number 2. Not bad. Yo, we got a neighbors insert. Go on, Daddy. That'll help in the Monday Eliminator. Go on there, Randall. GG's, bud. All good. He's in. Yeah. What up? This is for Slater, and this is not for you, Coco. Can't have none of this. Can't have none. All right, let's get this up. So is general good, everybody? Everybody, is general good? I did not proof this. I hope it's still good. Yeah, I hope it's still good. Okay, so let's do this. Wait, can we do this? Can we like just take that out, and that out? No, does it not work? Come on. We're gonna go real old school. Oh, why didn't you do that? That's fine. Oh yeah, we are getting so old school with this. All right, here we go. Here's your list of DSTs, since we will be having one for each, a set for each event. Top 3 in the list are going to be the ones that get an insert. Here we go. Pittsburgh, Carolina, and Tennessee. Those are your inserts for this event. So what do we got? Pittsburgh, Carolina. So 4th. And let's pick... Can't pick red, white, and blue, right? Let's just go red. 4th. Was it Pittsburgh? And who else? Tennessee. Oh, good for you, Niall. There we go. All right. There we go. Wait, no. It's the one event I could care less about. Ah! That's actually so perfect. That's so good. Oh, if you know, you know. That's too funny. Oh. All right, so here's what we gotta remember. Actually, we gotta remember that. Yeah, we actually gotta remember that we can't have the duplicates, right? That's the other thing. All right, so I assume this is with them taken out, right? Kittle was birthday. Oh, and Brock and Trey McBride had a 4th last year. Nice. So we can't have Brock or Trey. So what do? We went with this set, right? Yeah. So this is the set that we're going to use for this one. All right. I'm sure it's not going to like care about spaces, right? Should be good. Should be good. Should be good. All right, so what we need is what we're looking at here is what do we need? 3 tight. Is this updated actually? What did we have last time? I just want to double check. 3 3 6 3 3. Okay. Yep, we're good to go. All right, so we need 1 top 10 tight end in here. It cannot be any of the top 3. It's not going to be any of them. So it's got to be one of these players. Okay. Oh, sorry. One of these players. Sorry about that. Since Sam Laporta was already done, these guys haven't been... Wait. Oh, it can be Kittle. It can be Kittle. Schmuck, right? Yeah, he was birthday last year. Okay, sorry. So let me put in Kittle too. Georgie. Does this work? I don't know if this actually works. I might have to like delete this, but we'll see. Why? Yeah, it could be Kittle. All right, here we go. So we need top 3 and 1 has to be top 10. I don't know if it's gonna work. Pitts, Tyler Warren, and not Theo Johnson because we just had him, and Kittle. Look at that. Pitts, Tyler Warren, and George Kittle are your inserts for 4th. So let's go this. Kittle, it's funny that he hit. Pitts. Where's this clown at nowadays? Hello? Nuh-uh. Oh, God, got him. And Tyler Warren. There we go. Nice, by Kittle Unlimited. Just hit ledge. There you go. All right, very nice. We fought our way through that group. Wide receiver. So I'm just going to, I don't know. I'm just going to take these. And we'll just double check once it's done. We're just going to shove them in and see what happens. Go back. Can I like clear without? Sure, could have. All right. Wide receivers, we need a top. We need 6 and 2 have to be top 20. That is the goal. No, 1 top 10, 2 top 20, and we need 6. Ready? Here we go. Debo, Chris Godwin, Golden, Xavier Worthy, Jacoby Myers, and Mike Evans. It looks like it might be Nico because we don't have a top 10. Yeah, it's not great. We just had Devontae Smith. So, all right, let's see. Debo. Debo is... you know what? He's been a lot better, so I'm actually not too upset. Only thing is I don't have a Debo. You know what I mean? He's got to be above this. Where's Debo? Is he not? Oh, he's probably not on Washington in here, is he? He's probably on San Fran, isn't he? Debo? No, he's not. There he is. Washington. Whoops. Cool. Oh, I should have used this color, huh? All right, so Debo is not. That's okay. Godwin, Matthew Golden. JD Reed's here. Golden's probably below. Matthew Golden. 2-3. Xavier Worthy. Where's Worthy at these days? Rasheed Rice. Probably below Rice, right? Xavier Worthy. Oh, he's a birthday. Yeah. Yeah. So he doesn't count. Jacoby Myers? Ugh. Who made this list? Jacoby Myers all the way down here. And we need a top 10 and a top 20. So where is Mike Evans? So he is the top 20, so we need a top 10. So it can't be CD. And it's got to be Terry, AJ, Neighbors. Wait. Terry, AJ, BTJ, Nico. It's Nico. Nico was right here. There you go. Nico. We'll take that. We will take Nico. That's the headliner so far. All right. Nico Collins, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Debo, Matthew Golden, Jacoby Myers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Don't yuck other people's yum, clown boy. You don't know. You don't know. All right. Let me grab running backs. So we need 3 and 1 has to be top 10. Go back. So like reset form. There we go. All right. Here we go. Running backs. 1 top 10 and we need 3 of them. Boom. Kenneth Walker, Chuba, and RJ Harvey. Kenneth Walker, Chuba, and RJ Harvey. K9's probably the closest, but I think he's not going to be. He's 14. Does this still work? Nope. All right. K9. Chuba is 11. That was really close. So it's not going to be RJ Harvey. And so we need the next top 10 in the group. Can't be Godwin again? Oh, Godwin was the year before. Oh, perfect. That's cool. Sorry, 1,000 things happening to realize that, and they're not the same color next to each other. Oops. To realize it can't be that. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So I don't remember who the next was. I don't remember who the next one was. Random number. 1 to 100. What? 1 to 50. 25. Wide receivers. 25. DJ Moore. Can't be him. 29. Getting worse. George Pickens. That's kind of fun. It's funny. All right, George Pickens. There we go. What, not good enough? Well, we had Mike Evans and Nico. Got some top 20s. Maybe he does need 2 CEOs. Grow up, children. All right, running backs. We're looking for 1 top 10. We're looking for one of the top 10ers. So let's see who we get. Don't need random. Henry? It's going to be Henry, right? It's got to be Henry. Henry, number 2. He is getting a 4th. Very nice. So we got Derrick Henry, Chuba Hubbard, and Kenneth Walker. Not bad. Would take that. He only read the unimportant chats. What? What now? Read to wide receivers. Wide receivers are chalked. What? Why? Why? What? What now? You're skipping Amonra? Oh, no. Are they really bad? All right, you want to chalk? Frick. This is what happens when we do it on the fly. Frick. What do you mean? They're not good? Are these not? Are these not? Ah! Oh my god! All right, hold on. Reset. I was good until this. That's good. Wide receivers need a redo. Got it. That. So it happens when I'm doing a million other things. And delete. Okay. Start over. So none of this is good? All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do it the proper way. Delete. Okay. Whoops. Here we go. We're going to do this. We're going to go to here. That's what we've been doing. We're going to not be clowns about it. We're going to go here. We're going to take out this, 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 and this. Delete. We're then going to delete CD from last year, JSN, DJ Moore, Chris Godwin. This was the right way, right? All right, there you go. Now we grab, wait, Calvin Austin, I heard, is supposed to be in there too. That was good. Now, people were yelling, where's AJ Brown? He's in there now. Okay. Okay. These are correct. Part-time. Jared's anti-wheel. Yeah, no, it's just this. How many times do we roll and it gives us nothing? That's the problem. That's why I'm anti-wheel. So this should be correct. Go back. Reset form. These are proper. Here we go. Good? Are we good? No one wants Calvin Austin. No, Cody begged for it. Cody begged for it. All right. One top 10, one top 20. Right? Yeah, because we did top 10s. One top 10, one top 20, and we need 6 overall. Here we go. Random. Bang. Oh, is this better for you? Why is it? It didn't put him in. 1, 2, 5, 6. Rashee Rice, Justin Jefferson. I think Rice is pretty high. JJ's definitely a top 10er. Rashee Rice. I'm going to guess he probably is up there. No? Where are we at? Our receivers. KC. What? There's Worthy. I can't see. Rashee Rice. There we go. There we go. All right. So that is going to be... All right. We got there. We got Jam. We got there. Jamar Chase... Rashee Rice, I believe those are your headliners. Cooper Kupp, Zay Flowers, T. Higgins, Rashid Shaheed. How about that? Whew. Cooper Kupp, Zay Flowers. Where's Seattle? Ugh. Cooper. Oh, come on. Cooper Kupp. All the way down here. Zay was St. Patty's last year. Here he is. Oh, Rashid Shaheed. He counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're only missing 1. T. Higgins. I'm going to guess he's somewhere here. There you go. Snaps for your boy. Oops. Oh, Chrome's over here DMing me. What are you calling me for? Why? Do I have you muted? Hello? Will you restream chat? I don't listen to you, General. Give me a break. All right, QBs. Apparently we got to do it the proper way. you know, it's fine. We'll do that. All right. No, we don't go that far. Wait, I'm not even doing these guys until we know. Same thing. I'm not doing them until we know. The rest of these guys, we know. They're going to most likely... Wait, is Aaron Rodgers in there? Oh! Okay, let's just do this, and we'll shove Aaron Rodgers in there as well. Right, Rodgers, Conwell Levis, Kirk Cousins, Andy Dalton. Yeah, these dudes. Don't even give me the old. Don't even tell me Daniel Dimes. All right, Dak, see ya. Fields, see ya. Burrow, see ya. Here we go. We need one top 10er. Good. Don't waste Cam Ward's insert on this, please. I just go by what the book tells me. I don't... See, you saying that is not going to be helpful, man. You know how this ends, right? Niall, give me a... How many times do you want me to refresh this? I'll go with whatever you tell me. How many times do you want me to refresh this? If you say over 5, I'm not doing it. How many times do you want it rolled? Nah, you tell me. No. No. 5 max. 4. Okay. All right, Nye. 1. Ooh, that would have been good. Stroud, Lamar, Tua. Dang, that would have been hot. 2. Purdy, J.J. McCarthy, Sam Darnold. Probably Jordan Love. 3. 1,776 times. Pretty good. Josh Allen, Jordan Love, and Jalen Hurts. And 4. Ah!
You got debated. You got debated. You got debated.
We go with what we get, man! Oh, baby! Give me that insert, Cam Ward. Oh, I gotta make him a trader now, right? It's so good. He's probably not even on here, is he? Wait, yeah, Tennessee. There he is. There he is. Cam Ward. Oh, I love it, man. Tua, Cam Ward, and then Stafford? Oh, no. So where's Tua? He's got to be below, right? Tua. And who would the next one be? It's not Goff, Stafford. Oh, Lamar. We got Lamar. Goff? That makes... There's no way. What did I make Goff? Hold on. Because I never updated this. Where are my updates? QB overall. Jared Goff. Cam Ward has a 90. Jared Goff. Yeah, this is not updated. All right, on this list, I would put him... He's behind... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's like 13th. So he would be like an 83. He'd be like an 84. We'll just give him an 84 because none of this makes sense. Yeah. Largest to smallest. Yeah. I probably should have gone through this again, but it's okay. So we're gonna go with Lamar because Jared Goff is not a top 10er. So there you go. That's what we're going to go with for this event. Ah, that's pretty good. Stroud 13 is crazy. He had one good year, bro, and he stunk last year. And I mean, Bo Nix was better. Sam Darnold is 9. What's up? Yeah. I don't know. We'll fix this up before we go. Now Stafford is top 10, though. That's kind of true. But I would move Nix ahead of him, probably. And I think he's ahead of him on here. Yeah, he is. Like it was the last day. And probably like, yeah, Herbert would be ahead. Knicks would be ahead. I would give it something like Baker 95. Like, come on. Like, I would say, let's see. In my ranks, like, what do I have on here? I have Goff there. I have him there. On upside alone, I'd make him like an 86. Probably 88. Definitely a 90, though. He's like above. Stop. You can tell this is from last year still. Stroud. Dak. I'd even put Dak at like an 85. That's fine. Jordan Love would be like an 85-ish. Even that alone, you know what I mean? Large or small, that's probably better. You know what I mean? Stafford, 10. Yeah, like Stafford would be like an 84. No, Stafford's 85. He's better than Dak. So it's... It's true! That's true. I think Stafford top 10. All right, we're just going to roll it. We're going to do one more random.org. Is it going to be Stafford or is it going to be whoops. Go back. What are you doing here? Excuse me? Can we just give me lists, please? Staffy Lamar. Okay. Ready? Bang. All right, no Lamar. We go Stafford. I love it here. That was probably the correct move. Stafford ekes out the top 10. There we go. There we go. We're good. Stafford, Tua, and Cam Ward. Those are your QBs. We do it. We do it live. We go with it. Oh, love that. Oh, Cody, what are you going to apologize? Now, hear me out. No. We're not even in May, man. I love it. It's just you're adding on. Oh, man. All right, let me see what the whole group is. We got JJ. All right. Cam Ward, Tua, Stafford, Kenneth Walker, Chuba, Derrick Henry. That's strong. JJ, Rashee Rice. Dude, I got to get... Oh, I have a Rashee Rice. Let's go. Cooper Kupp, Zay Flowers, T. Higgins, Rashid Shaheed, Kyle Pitts, Tyler Warren, George Kittle, Steelers D, Panthers, and Titans. Lock it in. Dude, we're going to have a month of Rashee Rice and Rashid Shaheed broken admissions. Can't hate that. Cannot hate that, boys and girls. How we feeling? All right, the final thing I will remind you guys, the final thing I will say is do not forget, any packs you have with this little symbol right here, the stopwatch, those will be wiped at the end of the event, okay? I will give you guys another day or two, but I will warn you and then wipe your packs, okay? You will get warnings, or this is one of them. These packs cannot be saved. They need to be opened by the end of each of the events. All right? So make sure you guys are opening along the way. We take that. We take that. We take that. We defo take that. We take these. And we take that. We come back. We get our super. Bang. We take the blue. Bang. Bang. Okay. Okay. Ugh. All right. Yeah, so that's just fair warning. Anything with one of these, you cannot save, okay? Niall did... It is Niall's fault, bro. It is definitely on him. Yo, next week. MVP, we take you. Next week sometime. All right. What's today? Do it now? Time's at 4:15? All right, we'll do this. Jared allowed it to happen. I didn't do anything, man. What do you want? Cody, that is a stretch at best. Maybe next year. That's a stretch at best. No, it can't be next year. Well, it could. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right, let's rip. Let's rip some. Now I have to wait at least 2 months for Mahomes to get insert. Do you? You wait a month, clown boy. Oh, you didn't hear? School is moving back to September. Right? Oh wait, or is that August? I don't remember anymore. I don't remember anymore. Collins, when does school happen? Do you remember? I don't remember anything. Oh yeah, here we go. Come on, Pittsburgh, blow that win for this clown. That's right. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I got time. I got time to figure it out between now and then. All right. I don't remember, man. I don't remember. General talks out his butt. He don't remember anything either. He don't know. He don't know. All right. They don't do school in Pennsylvania. Wow. Wow. Watch this. Watch this. Have you heard these are amped? Have you heard they're amped? Nico. Oh! Oh! We take that, boys! Oh, yes. Anyone like a guess? You used September last year as the secondary hex event? Was that one? Oh, you're right! Perfect. Ah, even better. Thank you. Even better. Yeah, I was actually wondering how that worked because like the trophy was during that event, right? So yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so school will still be August. I was just thinking because like we do all the drafts during but that doesn't make If you get Cam Ward, I'm gonna quit FTS. I already have a Cam Ward. What does it matter? Niall, I'll give you one guess. If it's Cam Ward, if this is Cam Ward, I'll give you. See, I have 158K. I'll give you all my Ks. All my 158Ks if it's Cam Ward. Sound good? Deal? Deal? Cam Ward. 158Ks. Could be. Could be. It's amped. Ooh. 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 Calvin Austin? Absurd. Fine, I'll give you 158K if it's Calvin Austin. But I'll be mad at you. I'll be really upset with you. Would it kill them to give me an event card? Oh. Wait. wrong state. I get this guy a lot. Wrong state. I was like, excuse me, what? I get this guy a lot. For a second, I'm thinking like I'm thinking he's an insert. And yeah. All right. The big boys. Here we go. Should we do a guess the clown boy? Should we do a guess? Active chatters. Nah, keyword. Keep it key. Let's go. They should have homer. Did they blow it? No. That had to be old. Ooh, 4-2. All right, let's go party in chat. All good. Let's do that. How did you get it? You didn't write party. Reset again. There's no way they wrote party. There we go. All right. Here's what we're going to do. If I pull you, you get a guess. I'm going to make it real easy on you guys. If it's the right conference, I'll give you 10K out of my stack. If it's the right division, 15K. No, 20. Fine, 20. If it's the right position, 25, because that's easier. And if somehow you get the player, I'll give you all my Ks. And if it's an insert, you automatically get 50K. How about that? Do they stack? I mean, yeah, obvious. No, shut up. Someone said no. That's what you get. I hate you guys. Chrome. Which wide receiver would you like? Because it's probably what you're gonna do. Pick a wide receiver, any wide receiver, Chrome. Neighbors. Oh, that's a good pick. That's your best bet at all. Okay. Imagine. What is it? 50K if it's automatically an insert? Dang, that's hot. I mean, those odds are pretty rough, but if it amps, I win. Imagine if it amps. Not an amp. Frick. It can be neighbors without being the insert. I mean, probably will be. If it's neighbors. Still could be neighbors. Let me get this rolling. Oh, yes. My favorite. All right. Come on. Who you be? JSN. Could I get 2 Nikos? No, wait, no. Wait. Oh, God, I thought it was Cam Ward. It looks like the old Derrick Henry pick. What am I looking at, bro? Oh, no. No. Ah! You picked neighbors. You lose!
You got debated. You got debated.
What's Cam? He hasn't had anything yet, right? All right. That might be one of these. That might be a pubes run. Same position. No. It goes up the ladder. If you don't even get he doesn't win anything. If you don't even get the conference, you lose. But if you get the conference, it goes up the ladder. You can keep moving. Rigged? Nah, he doesn't win anything. No, that's ridiculous. Wrong. I don't care what I said. I don't care. I don't care what I said. You got to get the conference or it doesn't matter. You got to get you got to at least go up the line and then get the we're at conference, division, it doesn't matter. Then if you get please. You can boycott all you want. Scamming customers. Oh. The rules do stack. The rest of it doesn't. You can all grow up. You can all grow. Collins, my boy. Chrome, let me repeat this so that you hear it. You get nothing. Kelsey! Oy vey. All right, so let me lay this out for you how it's going to work, okay? If the player is in the AFC, you will automatically win 10K, okay? If he resides then also in the AFC West, I will up it to 15. If he is a tight end in the AFC West, my God, I'm going to give you 25. If it's an insert, you're automatically just going to win 50K. And if it's Travis Kelce, I'm going to give you all my coins. Deal? You're changing it up since it's Collins. Oh, so good. Oh. You know what, Chrome? I'll go back and I'll pull an extra one that doesn't count, and you get another chance because you're such a crybaby. I'll still let you have another shot. And you'll still lose. Just like when you guessed Marv and it happened again. That was the greatest thing of all time. All right, are you ready? Here we go. It's in. Kelsey is the guest. We are looking for AFC, West, tight end, Travis Kelsey. It is not amped. Rip. Wait. Why does he keep saying Chrome? Just, it's not for Cody. It's for Chrome. Talking about. Did I get confused somewhere? All right. It is not an insert. Why does he keep saying Chrome? What are you talking about? Get your people right, Niall. All right. We're looking for AFC. That looks like Nico. Or K9. Or Stroud. That could be Stroud. Bears? Bears? So you lose. This game's fun. Oh, I got enough of Road. I got enough of him. Ugh. I got enough of this clown. That's okay. Whatever. We take that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right. All right. Let's. How are we gonna do this? Rough packs. All right, Chrome. I'm gonna open a super trade-in on this. Give me a player. If it's a piece of gear, well, it still counts. You gotta guess AFC, NFC, all that fun stuff. So go ahead. Go ahead. So if it's a piece of gear and it's like a Kansas City tight end piece, well, at least you can get that far. Go ahead, Chrome. Go ahead. Marv. LOL. LOL. This dude. Oh! It's a rook. Luther Burden. Marv is NFC West. Luther Burden. Huh. NFC. All right, you can have 10K. I shouldn't even give it to you. That's all you got. You know what I mean? Shouldn't even give it to you. Let's see. Let's see. Can we get one Marv? Yo, Super Bowl champ. So I mean, man, you're doing trade-ins over here. It's not bad. I mean, you take that. Ugh. See? Trade-ins can get you. Oof. Where's my poke ball? Oof. Imagine. Oh, no. There we go! Got him, boys. Got him. All right, crybaby, you can have my 10K. There you go. Where am I at? 158, 712, 148, 832. Oh, I had a mission end or something. I lost. That's okay. It happens. That's the same team? Huh? Leave me alone. All right. Well, that was fun. We'll save those for another day. Should have let the kids pull my packs. Packs are trashola. All right. Fun day. I'm out of here. Enjoy filling out. Everything is going to start tomorrow. What is today? Wednesday. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern is going to be our first set of live games. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves, especially all you new guys. bop it in, learn the game. If you guys have questions, comments, concerns, jump to the Discord. If you want to get in the Discord, you're not already, hit the homepage, go down to the very bottom, just like, get rid of that. Just like this, go down to the very bottom, check out general down here, watch and stream. You can click here, you can grab a free pack for bopping in the Discord, and yeah, you can get your questions answered by DMing us. Also, or DM Cullens actually. Also, don't forget, if you guys are brand new here and you're getting in the missions and you're leveling up, you get to level 7, DM me in Discord and I will hook you guys up with a tier 1 sub for the month to get you guys rolling along. But again, best way to learn, hit the tutorials on the YouTube. There's a playlist for those. Jump to the Discord, ask questions. We'll get you guys hooked up. And yeah, man, good luck filling out your lineups for this week. And especially for Monday, man. I'm out of here. Oh, and tonight is Claire's recital, right, babe? Tonight is Claire's little gymnastics recital. So we're excited. We're going to go out. We're going to get to watch that. We're going to get a little ice cream after. It's going to be a good time. All right. I love you guys. I will talk to you guys later. FantasyShow.com. Peace.